Keep your voice low. Kill one, and the rest won't stop until they've torn you to pieces.
The movie begins 8 years after Tarzan and Jane left the jungle, so it's not the Tarzan that you might expect to meet. It's a very sophisticated British gentleman.
So we've got Tarzan as a Victorian gentleman in 10 Downing Street, all suited and booted, and he gets called back to Africa, called back to where he started his life. And in doing so, he becomes his primal self again.
Ultimately, what ends up happening is you end up having something that feels very, very fresh, because it's kind of the one story that the audience isn't familiar with anymore, and we send it back and we kind of have some anticipation. We have to wait until we get to see him expose the beast again.
Do you swing on things inside, like when you go upstairs?
Oh, I never take the stairs. I usually take the curtains.
I read the script and it felt so big and epic, like this big sweeping action adventure film, and it had the romance and it had intelligent dialogue and cool fight scenes. It just kind of ticked all the boxes, and I thought it'd be really fun to be a part of.
It's a great merit of this movie to bring a well-known legend with a well-known character into history, but by doing that, pointing out that it's actually telling a story about us today.
The themes that resonate through this film is the theme, sort of like that's the bait for me. That's the attraction for the story.
You are Tarzan.
You may not like who you were. You may have enemies there. But you need to go home.
Alexander is amazing, absolutely amazing. And before he started, he had a body that I would have sold my soul to the devil for, being short and tubby rather than tall and limby and lengthy like he is.
I was excited when I first heard about the project. Being a huge fan of Tarzan since I was a little kid, I would watch the old the Johnny Weissmuller movies with my dad when I was a kid.
He's the best person to get to work with because he's just the nicest guy in the world, genuinely the nicest guy. Like, getting to do press with him is even fun because he's just great, and he's an amazing actor, but I already knew that, but I hadn't met him, so now that I know him as a friend, I'm really grateful I got to work with him.
Whatever happens, do not interfere. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
I think people can expect a really there hasn't been a live-action version of Tarzan for a couple of decades. I think they can expect a really immersive, visceral experience because we kind of have the technology to do that these days.
I just thought it was really brilliant to start in London and then return to the jungle, return to your roots in a way. It's different from the novel and different from most Tarzan adaptations. So I thought it was very smart.
I love the humor, the romance, the action, the spectacle, the animals. Actually, it's a complete world.
It's amazing.